After education ends, the real exam of life begins. Job or business, which path is right for you? In the AI era, one decision can change your life forever.
You spend years navigating a perfectly structured world. You follow the syllabus, you pass the test, you move to the next grade. But the moment you leave campus, that structure dissolves into economic volatility. The traditional promise was simple: put on the cap and gown, get your degree, and a stable career automatically follows. Look at how that actually plays out in the data. This chart breaks down post-graduation outcomes today. Only 14% of graduates actually land their preferred role. On the other end, 43% are forced to accept unrelated jobs simply to pay the bills. Settling for those unaligned jobs creates a compounding problem. It traps you in roles where you lack natural interest, making it harder to perform well, which leads directly to mental burnout and stalled income growth over the next decade. The formula where a piece of paper guarantees a stable trajectory is broken. Treating your degree as your primary career strategy is now a massive economic risk. This chart highlights the trap awaiting fresh graduates, the experience paradox. Companies demand immediate, practical skills, but 18% of applicants are entering the market without a single internship. You need experience to get hired, and you need to get hired to get experience. Employers are actively changing how they hire in response. 63% of companies report a severe talent shortage, even with millions of graduates available. To find actual talent, they are dropping strict degree requirements by 36% and replacing them with filters for hard, verifiable skills. You have a choice to make right now. You can keep fighting thousands of applicants in the traditional corporate resume pile, you can target agile, smaller businesses, or you can bypass the employer entirely. We are going to evaluate these options to see what actually works. Using a framework called Ikigai, combined with modern AI tools, we will compare the two viable paths: AI-augmented employment against AI-leveraged solopreneurship. Relying on the reputation of your university will keep you trapped in the experience loop. The way out is to build an undeniable, AI-assisted portfolio of work that proves your competence before the interview even starts. In Okinawa, Japan, there is a concept called Ikigai. It is a practical, historical formula for determining how to spend your working years to achieve both longevity and purpose. This diagram maps out the 4 necessary elements of a sustainable career. You must identify work that you love, work you are naturally good at, work the world actually needs, and work that pays the bills. For younger professionals, the tension lies in balancing these circles. You want to do work that contributes meaningfully to society, but you still have to survive in a high-cost economy. The center is where those factors align. If your idea lacks even one of these pillars, especially if it ignores what the market is willing to pay for, it is a hobby. It is not a career. Analyzing your skills through this specific lens will tell you exactly which side of the employment versus solopreneurship divide you should pursue. Ikigai forces you to be brutally honest with yourself. You have to drop unprofitable interests and focus your energy on a path optimized to provide both mental clarity and a reliable income. Let's examine the employment route. The most effective target for early career growth is no longer a slow-moving corporation, but agile small and medium enterprises. Billionaire Mark Cuban gives very direct advice on this. Join a small business. In a startup or SME, there are no rigid corporate silos to hide in. You will be forced to learn marketing, operations, and logistics simultaneously. Getting through the door requires bypassing traditional applications. Use AI coding assistants and AI writing tools to independently build and publish a spectacular, visible project that proves you can do the work. This chart tracks job creation in the tech sector. While traditional IT service growth is flat, global capability centers are spiking, generating a massive 73% of new IT jobs in India right now. If you are choosing a specialization, follow the premiums. Data analysis roles see a 35% growth rate, and electrical engineers moving into the EV sector are capturing 11% salary bumps. And you do not have to move to an overpopulated Tier 1 metro anymore. the highest salary growth is actively migrating toward rising tech hubs like Vizag, Pune, and Hyderabad. The trade-off for this path is steep. You have to sacrifice the social prestige of a recognizable brand name early on, and you must commit to intense, self-directed upskilling to justify higher pay. If you want to use AI to become an aggressive entrepreneur, trading early bragging rights for rapid skill acquisition, this is your exact route. The alternative is entirely bypassing the employer. This is the solopreneur revolution, where one individual operates an entire business using AI as their invisible staff. You do not need a team of developers. You can replace entire human departments by connecting no-code tools and automation platforms like Zapier or Make.com to handle your core operations. Look at the financial breakdown here. A traditional business model is eaten alive by high overhead and salaries, leaving a tiny sliver of profit. But a solo micro SaaS or AI agency operates with almost zero overhead, often generating 80% profit margins or higher. You can apply this locally. Many successful solopreneurs are building basic routing, scheduling, or booking software tailored specifically for legacy industries like roofing or plumbing. Or you can sell digital services. Launch localized digital content agencies, provide real-time AI language translations, shoot high-converting short social videos for local neighborhood brick-and-mortar businesses, or extract engaging clips from podcasts. But the cost of this autonomy is absolute. You abandon the bi-weekly paycheck entirely. You have to tolerate high financial risk, and your survival depends solely on your relentless ability to find and close clients. This path trades all security for extreme freedom and massive margins. It requires you to rely entirely on your own operational hustle to stay afloat. We map risk tolerance on the vertical axis against execution style on the horizontal axis. If you require financial stability, prefer focus on a single craft, and dislike selling, you belong in the top left. You are a strategic upscaler targeting an SME. Your next step is using AI mapping tools like Google Career Dreamer to locate your Ikigai. Pick a high-growth sector, like data or EVs, and start building your technical portfolio immediately. If you thrive on financial volatility, enjoy wearing a dozen different hats, and excel at sales, you belong in the top right. You are a high-autonomy hustler built for a solopreneur microbusiness. Whatever quadrant you land in, the facts remain. A university degree is now a baseline commodity. An AI-leveraged portfolio is the new required currency. Artificial intelligence gives you the leverage to succeed on either side of that fork, but it cannot make the choice for you. Figure out exactly what the market needs, align it with your skills, pick your path, and start building today.
Some stories entertain us, but some stories change the way we think. Watch more powerful stories that teach business and life lessons only on Creative Subbu YouTube channel.